But we are also going to be learning about how to do a close read with Oreos. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. And that is why Wednesdays are my favorite day. Today is Monday, and here is what we have planned for today. For this week, we are starting our close reads. So, we are starting with turtles this week. So, as you know, I did a schema map and everything for it, but we are also going to be learning about how to do a close read with Oreos. And if you've never done this one, the kids love it because they get the Oreos. And I do buy the thin ones, because the other ones are just too much. Because they do eat two cookies. So I use it by the thin. I created an anchor chart, and I can't remember what it's, I think it says close reads. I have to look at it, but it says close reads, first read, second read, and then what we do is I hand out the cookies, and I'm just like it's a rush. Quickly eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. And they like eat the cookie. And then we talk about it. Okay, what did you remember about the cookie? Let's talk about the cookie. How did it taste? What did it look like? All that fun stuff. After we do that, I talk about how, look, we barely got any information on this one. So then we do a second read. And then the second read, I give it to them. I do not let them eat it. And we talk about, what does it look like? What things do you notice? What kind of textures do you feel? How does it taste? We take a bite. How does it taste? We do all that stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today. I think I'm going to do a schema map on turtles today. And then tomorrow do the anchor chart for the Oreos. If you guys remember way back, Target used to have these readers, okay? And I think I had the shark one, the planets, and I think that's it. I didn't get the United States one because it was a little too high for first grade. When I went back to, I found out that they had dinosaurs. I saw it in someone else's Instagram or on a vlog or something. I can't remember who it was. She showed that she had ones for dinosaurs. And I was like, what? They had dinosaur ones? So I went back. My store was out. There was no more. I don't know what happened to them all. Nobody knew. No one could tell me what happened to them. So I was hoping they were going to get them back in. They never did. They got smaller ones, but not these big ones. I went to Dollar Tree to get a new book hospital after they broke the one. Way back, if you guys want, you can watch. I think it was in the second classroom setup video. I stepped down from a chair and I broke it. So I was there. Rudy was looking at books. Rudy always looks at books when he's there. I found these. And I was like, what? That is so awesome. So I ended up getting two. For math, we are doing, we're ordering numbers from 1 to 10. So I had little like playing cards, and that's what the kids are gonna do. But now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna push that back till tomorrow, because I'm remembering we did not do our escape room thing. And today's gonna be our we're gonna be short on time, because the kids have specials today. So I think we're gonna do escape room. If we have time, we'll do the ordering numbers. If not, I'll just push it back a day. That's that. But it is Monday, so you know what time it is? Coffee Talk Monday. Cue the intro. For today's Coffee Talk Monday, I am going to be talking about what it's like being a male teacher. So, if you've ever wondered, here's a lowdown. So, as a male teacher, there's like several little weird things. Like normally everything's the same. We don't really have anything weird going on, but occasionally we do. So, the first one is every single time there's a problem in the boys' bathroom, we're the ones that go handle it. So, people will come to me, to my classroom, and say, hey, I have this student that's not leaving the bathroom. Can you go check on him? So they'll watch my class. I have to go check on the student in the bathroom. Any kind of boy bathroom issues, the man teacher is the one that handle it, which I get, at the same time, because the girls, the women don't want to be going into the boys' bathroom. So I get it. I'm not going into the girl side, so I get it. Second thing, any kind of gifts or prizes are not geared toward us. When they give out like little like motivational things or incentives or in that kind of stuff, it doesn't really we're like the oddballs where we don't get anything out of it. So it's like, here's your floral tote bag. I'm like, I don't want that floral tote bag. It always ends up that way. There was one year I remember where we got these like pop-up Post-it dispensers, and on the top was like this floral thing. So I said, is there another one that doesn't have flowers on it? And she said, no, we only have this other one that has flowers on it. So I took it because, you know, I'm being respectful, and I actually really liked the pop-up thing. What I did was I took out the top, like it had an acrylic piece that popped off, and then there was a piece of paper that was just the flower part. So I took that off, traced that on a piece of cardstock, cut that bad boy up, slapped it on, put the top back on, and it was totally neutral again. So I made it work. The other thing is be prepared. If you're a man teacher, be prepared to get your opinion asked all the time. Every time. It doesn't matter. I get asked constantly, Mr. Mike, how do you feel about this? Like, it's just all the time. I'll get called out in like all kinds of meetings. I can be in a district meeting, I'll get called out. I don't know what it is with that. I don't know why. You know, I think it's just because there are so many women that the man just stands out. I don't think they're valuing our opinion more. Also, just as a little side thing off of that one, I get volunteered for everything. So anytime we're in a meeting and they say, all right, we need somebody to be a speaker, Mr. Mikewick. We need somebody to come up here and talk and tell your part of the presentation, Mr. Mikewick. We need somebody to act like this person, Mr. Mikewick. Every single time. There was a joke that I had with Mrs. Stokes, Julie. You met her in the one where we went to the Teacher Summit conference in Albuquerque. It was like a running joke with her because I told her this. I'm like, you always volunteer me for something. So we always have this joke now, like that when we go out places and like if we're in a meeting together and then she'll go, we need a volunteer. She's like, Mr. Michael, I'm like, stop at that. So it's funny now, but it's just a thing that happens. Those are the type of things, that's what it's like being a man teacher in a world of women. We get girly stuff. We get asked our opinion constantly. We have to deal with the boy issues. And we get volunteered for all kinds of stuff. So if you're wondering what it's like to be the unicorn in this wonderful world of education, that's what it is. It's like 3:15. Today was just one of those days where we just ran out of time on stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I set timers for things like lunch, all that stuff, but I think I'm gonna set timers so that way I know when reading block ends, when math block ends, because it seems like I seem to get off track. But today I think we got off track because I was teaching the kids how to log into Epic Books on the iPads, which if you've ever used Epic Books, like you have to have a code to log in. I had to go over all that stuff. All of them did great. They're like getting a little bit better on the following directions part, so got better. We got them all in. They really enjoyed using it. So tomorrow I think what we'll do is in the morning, I'll have them do their morning bin till like 8:15 and then maybe get out their iPads again and practice using Epic Books again for about 15 minutes while I work with a couple students that need some extra support. And then we'll see how that goes. So we did not get anything done math related at all. Like it was all reading today. So tomorrow I have about 2 amounts of work to do. So I need to do the math we were supposed to do today and the math for tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot of work, but it'll be fun. Today we did the short A. The kids really enjoyed it. We did introduce the turtles. So here's the scheme map. I hope I did all the spelling correctly. You know how it is when you're up there like writing stuff super fast, and then later on I'll come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I spelled that wrong. So they just put things like they climb on the rocks. We talked about how they have a shell. I did finally get up my I can statements. So if I can get this without getting kids' name from the board over there. But so this is their reading that we're doing, and this will be the math that we're doing. So I need to make copies at some point, but not today, I don't think. Look at this jug of pretzels. So, but yeah, now I'm gonna try to get my desk cleaned off because it's a huge mess. I really need to go through and just like I need to like sit 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit for 10 minutes and I'm gonna get this entire desk cleaned off. That's my goal. Here we go. guess it's about as good as it's gonna get. So this is what I have. And it is now 3:45, so I didn't make it. But I did have another first grade teacher came in, and I was helping her do her newsletter, and then someone else came in and brought cupcakes, and so I ate a cupcake, which is so bad, don't do that. But they're so good though. But now I'm out of here, so I'm packing up my stuff and I'm gone. I'm gone.
Gotta see things, see new places and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things, maybe to forget.
Tuesday, August 21st, and let's see what's happening today.
Your skill is extraordinary.
I will definitely be getting done math today, so that's going to be one of my main goals here, is going to be getting math done. So, but I'm going to go ahead and plug in my schedule into my phone in just a second, so that way I will have timers of when everything is ending, so I'm not running over on time. Today is our day that we don't have anything going on, so we don't have specials or anything. We are supposed to have a science lesson today. I think what I'll do is I'm going to incorporate the turtles into the science. So I'm going to see if I can find a video on turtles on YouTube, so we're going to learn about, we'll watch that. So our science and our ELA lessons will kind of, like our close reads will be kind of combined together. So that's how I'm planning to do it for this time. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make it. And I'm just like looking at this bag over here that's just like sitting here hanging on the wall. That's one of our tote bags that we got as a back to school gift, which actually was not girly at all. So that's awesome. I do have a meeting this morning, so I have to go to that too. So, but today so what we'll do is we'll do our close read with the Oreos. We'll do that first, and then, which I need to get the anchor chart set up for that. Then we'll do our video on turtles, and then we will do, I think it's the observation lesson. So I gotta do the observation. So we'll watch it, and then we're gonna write down our observations onto the observation sheet. If you have the turtle close read, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, let me grab it. This is the turtle close read. The other first grade teacher was nice enough to make these copies down at our resource place here in the district. Like we have in our district office, we have like not teacher materials, what's it called? Anyway, it's a place where you can make copies, and you can do like printing in color and laminate and do all these fancy fun stuff, do die cuts and all this stuff. Okay, so we have like a whole room that's all built for that. So she was nice enough to go down and make all of our copies in color, which is awesome. And so today's first one will be the observations. But yeah, so I need to get that done. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Holy crap. We gotta finish our escape room. This was the one I was talking about where they gotta put the numbers in order. So I'm gonna divide the class up into 2 groups, and they're all gonna randomly, I can't talk today. They're all randomly gonna get a card, and then they will go around and try to like put their cards together. And then we gotta practice some more of our interactive notebooks. So that is the plan for today. I'm gonna try to get a few things done before I go to this meeting, because I had the meeting this morning, and then I have the meeting this afternoon. So we're gonna do part of it this morning and the rest this afternoon, which really stinks because, you know, I'm supposed to be doing this walking thing here at the school, and I haven't got to do it yet because I don't have the time. Like, I have to sit every day after school and try to get stuff done. So, and I'm here until like 4 o'clock. 3:45, 4 o'clock every day, which is not super late, but I also don't want to be here that late. My goal is to be out of here when my time is up. Like when our scheduled time is done, I'm done. Like I'm ready to go. So I do come in early to like kind of do that, but that's my choice. I actually kind of prefer coming in early, but I try to stick to my contract hours as much as possible, because if you don't do that, you get burnt out. And then I also try not to do stuff on the weekends either. So that's another goal. I try not to come up to the classroom at all during the weekend, because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to Rudy or anything that I have to keep leaving to come down here to go do work. So I have what I need to do for my kids, and everything else, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. Too bad. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my day because it is now 7:20 and I need to go to this meeting in 20 minutes. So I need to get a lot of work done.
Hey, you!
What?
So it is 3:50 right now, and I ended up not having that meeting this morning because she said she came to my room, but I wasn't in here or something, but I was in here. But I think my lights were off because I like to keep my lights off. I like it that way. I don't have it that way now, but I do like it that way. And the lighting's kind of weird right now, and I don't know what the deal is with that, but we're just gonna deal with it. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. Look at my new oil diffuser. Isn't it cute? And it does all these different lights. Right now I have lavender in it, so I'm hoping that it calms the kids down. I don't want them to fall asleep, so my red tomato peppermint is another good one. But I will be doing a video on using essential oils in your classroom. It will probably come out, I think on Friday is my goal to have that out. So I'm going to film it tomorrow. But I thought that'd be a really neat kind of video to do, is, you know, using essential oils in the classroom. Today we did our close read Oreo. Let me show you. I love the way the thing came out. And I'll get something else too. You guys saw part of it, but we talked about how this one just had some stuff on it, not a lot. This one had way more information on it. Today we also started using our visual directions, which the kids loved. They thought that it was such a cool thing. They're just like, oh, I can look up there on the board, figure out what to do. So they really liked that. We finished our escape room packet today. My big aloe vera plant died. Like the whole big piece, it just like got all brown and just died. So I threw that piece away and then took off the little side piece because that was okay and stuck it there. And then I'm gonna see if I can leave it on that table because this class seems to do okay with not touching every little thing and breaking things. So we're gonna try that. If it starts to become an issue, then I will move it. But I thought it'd be nice. It looks nice on the table. Plus, it has sunlight right there, and there's not like another spot because I put my lithium board in front of the window, so I don't have that option. But so I think that covers most of today that I can remember. We did start the turtles today, and so the kids really enjoyed that. We only did the observation page. I'm gonna go ahead now and get ready to go home because, like I said, it is 3:54, and I'm kind of done at this point. So I'm gonna pack up a couple things and then I'm out of here, so. So Wednesdays are shaping up to be one of my favorite days, and here's why. You know, on Wednesdays, are the days that I get to plan with my colleagues, and so that's why it's one of my favorite days. Plus, to top it all off, it is early release. I don't know, it just becomes a day that I really look forward to. And it's like right dab in the middle of the week, so it's not so bad. You know what I mean? So today we have what they consider our collaboration meeting. So it's where we get together as a grade level and we go over like our lesson plans and we do our CFAs, which are our common formative assessments. They're assessments. Our progress monitoring basically is what they are to see if the kids are learning. I think I've explained this before in other videos, so I won't go into a lot of details. So it's different from last year. Okay, because last year our collaboration meetings were on Thursdays, I believe. We have reading in the morning, so we'll do reading and then we will not have time well, according to our schedule, we do not have time to do daily 5 practice, but I think I'm going to squeeze it in anyways, just because I think the students need it. So, sorry, turning exposure up. I think they need it because they did really well yesterday. They made it to almost 5 minutes yesterday, but I had to bribe them with copying good tickets. But I want them to kind of get used to, I think that was a kind of a nice way to do it though, because we actually had not had time to practice. And I don't think we practiced since last Friday, I think it was, or Thursday. So they missed a couple days, we had the weekend and everything. So I thought that was a nice little incentive for the ones that worked hard, like that really were trying, because I get a couple that just don't try at all. And we keep talking about how those actions really affect the way that the whole class is trying to do their job. So we have a reading in the morning, and then we'll have math also in the morning. They'll go to lunch. When they come back from lunch, it's like craziness. So we'll come into the classroom, they get their library books, we line back up, they go down to PE, and then they do their rotation through the specials. And then when we finish, it's early release, so we come back to the room, they grab their backpacks, line back up, and we leave. That means I need to have them packed up. So I need to set a reminder for myself to have them packed up at, we'll probably do it for maybe 11:15. We'll have them start packing up. So that way they're packed up, I'll have their backpacks on the side of their desks. So that way when we come back, we don't have to do that part. We just have to line up and get ready to leave. And that is why Wednesdays are my favorite day. But I have duty this morning and it is 7:15, so I need to get some work done before I have duty at 7:45. So that gives me 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 gives me 30 minutes to get some work done.
Hey, you! Come back here!
Alright, it is 3:30, but the kids have been out since 1:45 because it was early release today, so that was nice. I'm getting ready to do some SAT paperwork, so for those of you that don't know what SAT is, it is our student assistance team. It's what we use to help students that are struggling to get some extra support. So I'm going to see, I was not able to get onto the internet earlier, so I'm going to see if it will let me on now. But other than that, it is what it is. I even set timers, but like we were just running. I just forget how much time everything takes to explain. It's not like it's quick. So today we did the can have R for turtles, and then they wrote a sentence. That was all we did with that. Like we didn't even get into the close read because I think this is gonna get pushed into next week. Totally fine. I just figured that we really need to model a lot on the close reads when you first start doing them because you want your kids to know how to do them. So I just forgot all about that. So, you know, if it goes into next week, that's fine. We also did a, like, find your number in the room activity, and I don't know where my things are, but I have these little cards that have, like, number sentences on them, and they only go up to 5. And then they have to add it up, and then whatever the answer is, they have to find their number, that sum around the room somewhere. So it was like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 was over here. So they just went around the room and they just found different spots. And then I would trade in their cards and we'll do it again. We did that for about 10 to 15 minutes. That was like right before we went to lunch. So that was our math that got done. We didn't get our interactive notebook done. We did spend a lot of time. We practiced we did the, I don't know if you ever done it before. It's called Four Corners, I think is the way I understood the game. And what you do is the students write their spelling word in the center, and then they're racing against me. So I'm also doing the same thing. So I have my whiteboard. The word is at. We write it in the center. Okay. On your marks, get set, go. And then the whole class all has a whiteboard, and they're writing in the four corners. Whoever gets all four corners done first, either I win or the students win. So we play it. I kind of let them win, but you know, because obviously I write faster than but I did make them work for a couple of them, but you know, I was like, up, done. So, and then whoever says done, and then I check it to make sure. I also watch to make sure there's nobody cheating. This class here seemed to do okay with it. Last year I had a lot of students that would cheat, but I would just watch them. And I did explain, like, it's gonna be really sad when I can't accept yours because you cheated. Like, I can see you're bored. Yeah, you have internet again. I'm gonna get these SAP paperwork done, and then I'm out of here because it's already 3:30. I still have to edit this vlog. So that's like all I have for today. I have nothing else going on. So I hope you like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all of my social media that's listed down in the description. If you would like to buy me a coffee, click down on the little coffee link that's down at the very bottom of the description. Whew, that was a tough one. And until next time, remember to always be you. Bye.